Well, you know what? The weather may be hot, but you know who else is hot? Josh Merritt. It's so good to see you again. Welcome home. You've been on the road everywhere.
Yeah, I've been moving around a lot. Yeah, it's.
Were you in Chicago? Where were you recently?
Oh, I was just in Wisconsin. So
Wisconsin,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, Waterford, Wisconsin, right outside of Milwaukee. So. Yeah, been just hitting it as hard as we can, man.
What was it in your mind, that moment that you said, I'm not going to have a side job, I'm going to do this full time? Because that's kind of scary and exciting moment for you.
September will be 10 years. I've been a full-time musician since I quit the day job, as they say. So it's been an interesting 10 years. A lot of different levels to it, a lot of different aspects going to keeping that going, you know, but it's been fun. I've just in the last 5 years, I'd say, focused on putting my own music out and trying to be you know, an artist, as they say, and we've had a good run with it, especially with this last record that we put out in February.
Yeah. Well, you did a good job of using social media to promote that. Your videos were great.
Thank you.
So, what do you attribute to the success of that last one and the energy surrounding it?
Yeah, probably the social media thing. It's just that's the tool these days, you know, and you know, I'll be 35 this year, so sometimes I feel like I'm just keeping up with the kids, you know, but that's where it's at, and I think that people that can change with the times and move with the times, they stay with the times. So, but you know, the record, it was a real emotional record. I think a lot of people took something from it, you know, and when you can make a record like that, it keeps it in their playlist and playing it on the way to work and stuff like that. So, well,
when you also open yourself up for when you write something that is so personal and so close to your heart, do you think that makes you, that gives you the, I guess, the creative energy to perform it more authentically because it's your story, it's a personal story?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. That's a tool of mine. I try, when I'm performing a song every night, I try to take myself back to where I was, either when I wrote it or when I was in the midst of whatever I wrote it about. And I think if you can do that, you put yourself in a position to resonate with people.
Yeah, it makes it real. I mean, you bring them into your story. You know, we have the Songwriters Festival coming up in Henderson in July.
Yeah, my mom will be a part of that actually this year.
Are you going to be? Well,
yeah.
Good. It's good to know that because we're going to start featuring some of the writers. But I think the compelling part of that, besides being up close to the writer, maybe they didn't have the hit on the song, but they wrote the hit song. To hear that story, you know, now we know why he or she was inspired to write the song, just like you did. And tell everybody the name of your most recent.
206.
206.
Yeah, 206. Yeah, and it was a concept record through and through. It's 8 songs that talk about. It's not you could call it a breakup record, but it's a relationship record. It's actually, unknowingly, I documented a relationship, the start of it, the middle of it, and the end of it, just by songwriting. And I didn't know that till after the relationship had long passed, and I was going through a songbook, and I thought, man, I've documented a relationship.
Good therapy.
Unknowingly, yeah, exactly.
Good therapy. So we're going to come back, and Josh is going to sing with us. What are you going to do?
I'm going to do one of my songs, The Path, yeah.
The Path. Don't go away. Josh will be right back with his music.